Well, we have Jenna Ortega rumored to be cast in the upcoming Beetlejuice sequel, and now another actor is rumored to be cast, and this one's kind of surprising. So, as reported by Joe Blow, during an episode of the Hot Mic podcast, film journalist Jeff Snyder revealed that he heard an aging action star is in the running to play a ghost in the upcoming Beetlejuice 2 sequel. And guys, I'm thinking, who could it possibly be? Aging Arnold Schwarzenegger? Nope. Dolph Lundgren? No. Could it possibly be Sylvester Stallone? No, think of the other one. We're talking about Jean-Claude Van Damme. That's right, Mr. Bloodsport himself. Now, Snyder, this could possibly be true because Snyder also heard that Jenna Ortega was rumored to could be in the upcoming film, and then it was publicly announced that she was in the running. So there may be some truth to this. But I think the bigger question is not so much that he could be in the movie, who is he going to play? It just says a ghost, but we all know that in the Beetlejuice realm, a ghost could be many things. So I've kind of narrowed it down. Now, this is going to be kind of more from like, the Beetlejuice movie universe, I think is kind of small, but then you have the Beetlejuice animated cartoon universe, which is a little bit bigger, and really dive into the Netherworld and all these other various characters. So I kind of have two characters that I think that he could possibly play if we're going to kind of pull from the existing one. And I have Jacques Deline. Jacques Deline, he is the skeleton bodybuilder who is friends with Lydia and Beetlejuice in the Netherrealm, or the Netherworld, excuse me, Netherrealm, I'm talking about Mortal Kombat now, but Netherworld. And I think, Jacques meaning John in French, and Jean, which is also John, I think that kind of would make sense. And I think, do I think Jean-Claude Van Damme could play a French bodybuilder, or he couldn't have to be French. I mean, maybe he could be just, maybe he acts French. I don't know, something like that. But maybe he could be that character. I think that'd be kind of cool and fitting, right? Or maybe he could be another character, and this is a parody of another action star, which seems very fitting. He could be Armhold Muscle Hugger. Yes, that is a character that is a parody of Arnold Schwarzenegger that has appeared in the cartoon series. And that would be kind of funny and fitting too, because, Jean-Claude Van Damme was in Universal Soldier, so he kind of can have that kind of buff military, Colonel Guile look going on for himself. He could probably pull that off. So maybe he's that. And that character in the show kind of was more related to Jacques Deline. He was a king of bodybuilding where Jacques Deline actually beat him and became the strongest, ghost in the Netherworld. So maybe he could be one of those characters, but maybe it's possible that he's not those, and he could maybe be a brand new character they introduce. I don't know if he's going to be an ally or if he's going to be a villain. Of course, this is all rumor and speculation, but, I don't know if that sounds bad or not. I don't know. I'm thinking to myself, Beetlejuice is kind of the main character and villain, of the first film. Could he be the villain again in the second film, or do we need like another character to kind of be another antagonist, to the other characters? Obviously Beetlejuice is someone that we don't like to trust or think we shouldn't trust because he has ulterior motives, right? But maybe this time around, while that still may be true, maybe the living characters have to help work with Beetlejuice to take care of something else otherworldly that's trying to maybe occur. Just a thought. Maybe he could be an ally. He could just be another random ghost, like maybe a cameo. Maybe Jean-Claude Van Damme died and he's going to play himself as a ghost. Not in real life, but of course. But, maybe in the movie, it's just going to be random people that are ghosts, and maybe Jean-Claude Van Damme was going to be in there. Maybe he died up in another world. I don't know. Maybe he had a random rendezvous with Beetlejuice in the past and he didn't make it, and so Beetlejuice, turned him into a ghost. I don't know. Who knows? But it's kind of some random news I wanted to share because I thought, out of all the people I think that would join Beetlejuice 2, aside from Jenna Ortega, who seems like a surefire fit, Jean-Claude Van Damme would not have been on my list. So there you go. So what do you think about potentially Jean-Claude Van Damme playing a ghost in the upcoming Beetlejuice 2 sequel? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments down below. That's it for this video, guys. Enjoy the like button. For more, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys next time on the Mashup.